Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for OSRS. Now before I dive into it, I know my sound might be a little different today than was last time. Trying different things. I had some stuff rearranged, and now I gotta rearrange the foam padding so it properly, when it bounces off one wall, gets absorbed by the foam padding and blah 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 blah. But we'll see how this video goes. If it I might still have to make adjustments, but for this week though, for OSRS, we have the Scar Essence Mine and more. So, our friend Aubrey has some bad news. It seems there's a new source of runes in town, which, to the upkeep of high-level items such as the Scythe of Mature and the Staff, can be a real hassle, especially when you're off to set a nice PVM session. So many aspiring bosses, Slayer bosses, have been forced into Shopscape for the practice of hopping worlds, unfortunately. But the Scar Essence Mine integrates with Runecraft to let players craft the game's most useful runes in a more exciting way. And the best part of it, it won't mess up the economy. But the requirements for this to access and get started with the Scar Essence Mine, you need to have a partial completion of Desert Treasure 2 to the point of unlocking the Abyssal Scar. Defeating any of the Desert Treasure 2 bosses is not required. The Scar is accessible just after beginning the quest. The requisite runecraft level for your runes you plan to craft, so level 66 mining also for people who need to still mine that. The Abyssal Extractor, so this is known to its friends as Ventriculus, can be found in the Abyssal Scar. It has two functions, creating pure essence and creating extracts. And thanks to the enterprising member of the CMI, anyone can take advantage of this magnificent thing. So, here is the flowchart of overall. So you choose the function, and one function will, first off, you get your tainted essence, you put it into the extractor, then you choose the function, which is the pure essence obtained, or you choose the type, pay GP, and extract obtained. So that's the overall grand scale of it. Now, I don't have access to it, and I will say I did start an OSRS account for those who may have wanted to play together at times, but also because I should be able to dive into this content as I am reading the news. This way I know what the heck I'm talking about. But until then, I can't access it yet. Other changes are for Poll 80. So today's Poll 80 update introduces a new and improved skill guide. So opening the skill guide no longer pauses actions. On PC, the skill guide can now be moved around and resized by clicking and dragging the title bar. The position will be remembered the next time you open the window. The new skill guide style can be selected from the settings menu. Other improvements, a common type of tree stump found in Falador, Varrock, and Pest Control minigame no longer blocks players from ranging over it. Some of the Pest Control towers may be a little better for snipers now. Fix the bug where the player in house dungeons were in the basic wood and basic stone, whitewashed stone, and permanent style wood house styles didn't permit multi-way combat, despite having a multi-way combat icon. The 3-tick teleport delay in single-way wilderness boss layers now only applies if you have recently attacked the bosses. On the permanent Deadman world, PK skulls obtained from combat are now 5 minutes long, as they were in the Apocalypse seasonal worlds, rather than lasting 15 to 30 minutes. The opponent combat level no longer affects the duration. Attacking any skull player now gives a PK skull on the permanent Deadman world. On the beta worlds, or beta world open, players will now be able to reset their saved game profiles via the new option on the settings menu. As you can see here, it has everything nicely detailed for us. And now we get into the Leagues 4 teleport home teleport animation. I gotta say, this looks pretty cool. I like it. I really do like that. I can't wait till leaks for it. I'm really looking forward to that. And there's also a community feedback request shooting stars. There was a bit of a rocky start with it, and as you can see here, this is the tick time increase relative to the life cycle of the star on September 25th. As you can see, the tick time gradually increases as more players log on. And it drops pretty drastically when the star is depleted, obviously. But they're also, if you feel like if you have strong solutions or strong feelings about the solutions that they pitched, click the button here and then go from that. But they are looking to work with us. Some players call the stars to be ring fenced to certain worlds, and they hope they won't affect the rest of the. However, this means that these worlds are still extra affected, so they're doing one better, as well as creating designated star worlds. So, and they plan to have identical stars of the same tier and locations fall at the same time across every designated world. This thereby encouraging players to spread between them. This way, it's not just everybody on one or two. It's kind of spread out a little bit better. But they want feedback on stuff like that. And don't forget, there is the merch store update, and a whole bunch of skill capes and master skill capes are actually out now too. So do check that out. And PvP Rhoda has moved to period A, so it's 539 US, PvP 318 UK Bounty Hunter, 548 Germany, high risk PvP, 577 US, free to play PvP, and 559 UK LMS competitive, Worlds 390 LMS competitive, and Worlds 569 AUS Bounty Hunter are both active with this Rhoda. And PvP Arena is using the Zerker loadout for the ranked and tournaments this week. So that is actually it, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later, guys.